Hey, it's been a while, but welcome back to CK's Kitchen Channel. I'm CK, this is my kitchen, it's on my channel. Hey, so I'm making dinner tonight. I'm making ribs. They're in the Instant Pot, that's how I do them. That recipe is already on the channel. It's not what I'm here to talk to you about. I'm making a variation of a side dish my mother used to make all the time when I was growing up that I liked. I liked it a lot. Now my daughter, CK, she likes it a lot. So I'm making it. My mother used to use zucchini, green zucchini. I am expanding the color palette and adding in some yellow squash. And all I'm going to do is slice them up, saute them a little bit with some onion, and a little crushed tomato. I'm using fire roasted because it's got more flavor. More flavor is always good. And then, and then add a little Italian seasoning, and that's all it is to it. Let it simmer for a while. So let's get to it. I'm going to start by slicing up my vegetables. I don't like ends. I'm not a fan of ends. I don't like beginnings or ends. So I'm just going to cut off the ends of these vegetables before I start. They're going to try to get away, but they ain't going to get away. Just getting rid of the ends there. And then we're going to chop these up. You know, using a manual slicer gives you another thing you've got to clean, but it is so much faster and more consistent for your consistently sized slices. And you got to use this safety thing so you don't cut yourself. I always use this, unless it's got a built-in one like a stem. Okay, so the zucchini's just cut up, and the squash. But before I use those, I need an onion that I'm going to cut up, and I'm going to start sautéing right away. So I'll meet you over by the sautéatron, okay? Hey, you're back. Good. Okay, so I threw the onions in here. I sliced the onions thin, and then I halved I quartered the rings so they'd be smaller pieces in the food. Looks kind of like that. And I'm going to start adding a little salt into this. I know I didn't list salt as an ingredient. Buy some salt. Sweat these down. So yes, I got this in butter and olive oil. Butter because I like the taste of butter, and olive oil because it raises the smoke point of butter and it gives you the taste of olive oil. A double whammy.
Okay.
Now I'm going to do a couple of cracks of black pepper because you got to put black pepper.
Don't use the black. Don't use the black pepper. I'm allergic. Use the red pepper instead.
Okay, a little cayenne pepper. CK's allergic to the black pepper. We found it out recently. That's why the old recipes all use black pepper. She'd break out in hives. I didn't know why. Yeah. You use what you want. We use what CK wants. Okay, you get these softened a little bit. And I'm going to start throwing some veggies in here and sauteing them. So I got zucchini and squash mixed up. I like them to get a little bit of brown on them, and then they're going to simmer in crushed tomatoes, fire roasted crushed tomatoes. I am what you call a pampered chef. I'm pampered, so I got the pampered chef Italian seasoning mix. I'm going to sprinkle it in liberally. Like the Italian seasoning. And I'm doing this mostly because I'm using crushed tomatoes as my tomato base, not tomato sauce. And not a sauce that like a marinara or something that has spices. I'm just using crushed tomato, fire roasted. So I wanted to get some spices in there first. Now that I got in there, I got the big can because that's what they sell. I don't know that I need it all. I'm playing it by ear. So let's find out. I put half it in, and I'm going to mix it up with half. Because I don't need this to be like real liquidy. I just want tomatoes to kind of pull it all together. That's why I'm using crushed tomatoes and not a sauce. I just want this to be a side, a vegetable side, not a vegetable soup. It ain't gazpacho, you know what I mean? We're not chilling this thing. Nancy Pelosi's not coming over. We don't have gazpacho. I mean, Nancy, you're invited. You're always welcome in our house. You want to come visit, you come visit. You're welcome. We're on the wrong coast, but whatever. I mean, we're on the right coast for D.C. Come on down. It's just a couple hours. Come down, Nancy. I'll make you gazpacho, whatever you want. I got a recipe. My friend Cecil at Season Liberally did a wonderful recipe. Check out Season Liberally with Cecil, something Italian. He makes a delightful gazpacho. I'm going to make it one day. Maybe this week. It's summertime. Yeah, so half of the can was plenty of tomato. So I'm going to let this simmer. Hey, CK, you want to bring the camera over here? Just point it. You just bring the whole thing. Just bring the whole thing. Just point it so people can see what I'm cooking here. Look at that. It's beautiful, right? It's a yellow squash, it's green zucchini, and it's onion, and it's fire roasted crushed tomatoes instead of a sauce. Okay, get it out of there. So I'm going to lower the heat. I'm going to let this simmer, and I'm going to broil the ribs, which just finished instant potting, and then we're going to eat. Oh yeah, I'm making noodles. So this goes great with any kind of pasta. I'm making egg noodles because it goes good with the ribs. So we're going to have egg noodles, like butter noodles, zucchini with a little tomato, boiling water. We're getting ready to eat. It's getting late, so I'm just going to finish this up and we're going to eat. I'm not going to come back to talk to you. So, you know, peace out. Love yourself. Love other people. Not at the same time.
So good. I love it.